Hello everyone, welcome to Reactify Labs. Today we will talk about certificate transparency. Transparency. Okay, so before I jump into the technicalities of it, let's see what certificate transparency is. Okay, so certificate transparency is basically what it does is it provides public like us users uh, some data about a site, okay, about a web page or website, which allows us to check if that site is legit or not, if we can trust that or not. uh, how can we verify that? Is there something that we can do? Yes, there is a very uh, good, very common thing that is something which we notice every day. We might not know about it, that okay, this is what certificate transparency is, but we use it, encounter it almost every day. And there are some cases in which we encounter that mm, certificate is not transparent, or the certificate that that particular site has is not right. Okay, let's see that. So I had opened this site. So this is a Britannia website. So if you click here, you will see connection is secure, and if you see, it says certificate information. If you click on this, you will see the certificate. It was issued to britannia.co.in. The serial number is this. It was issued by Amazon RSA, and the validity period is from 20th February 2024 to 21st March 2025. So it expires next year, and there are some more details about it, like public key, certificate, different things, right? So this proves that yes, this website has a valid certificate, means it can be trusted. Sometimes you remember, you might have noticed when you go to some site, Google notifies you, warns you that see, for this site the certificate is not valid, would you still like to continue? Then you click on proceed if you want, and then only you can go inside that. It means you are going there at your own risk. The web browser tried to notify you or warn you that it might not be safe to go there. Okay, so that's what certificate transparency is all about. Now let's talk about the technicalities of it. So certificate transparency is a web security standard. Is a web security standard that enhances the transparency of the SSL TLS certificate ecosystem. SSL stands for Secure Sockets Layer, and TLS stands for Transport Layer Security. Okay. It is designed to detect and mitigate security threats. Certificate transparency provides a public verifiable log of all the issued SSL TLS certificates. Okay, so the log is public. It means the certificate is public. You can verify yourself if that certificate is valid or not. Okay, so what are the different components of certificate transparency? Uh, First component is certificate logs. So these are publicly accessible append only logs that record SSL TLS certificates. Next is monitors and auditors. Monitors and auditors. So entities that track logs for suspicious activities and ensure compliance with certificate policies. These are monitors and auditors. And next is certificate authorities. So these are organizations issuing SSL/TLS certificates, and they must add entries to the certificate transparency logs. Okay. Now let's see how certificate transparency works. How certificate transparency works. First step is certificate submission. Certificate authorities submit issued certificates to multiple CT logs. CT means certificate transparency logs. Next comes pre-certificate. An unsigned certificate known as a pre-certificate is often submitted first for inclusion proof. Next is log inclusion proof. The certificate authority provides proof that the pre-certificate has been added to the certificate transparency log. And certificate transparency monitoring. Actually, let's write it CT monitoring. Monitors track logs, detecting and reporting any unexpected certificates. Okay, now let's see what are the advantages. Why do we need certificate transparency? What are the advantages of certificate transparency? First is improved security. So, certificate transparency enhances the security of the SSL/TLS by making the certificate issuance process more accountable and transparent. Since it's public and we know who issued the certificate, it's both there is both accountability and transparency in the certificate. So if let's say tomorrow there is some issue with the website you visited, you can easily go and talk to that certificate issuing authority that you said this site should be trusted or could be trusted, and I trusted you and I got scammed or hacked or something like that, right? So yeah, this is what you get: improved security. Early detection. It enables early detection of malicious certificates, reducing the risk of fraudulent activities. As I told you, Google Chrome warns you that this site cannot be trusted because its certificate is either invalid or it has expired. So you get an early notification that yes, see, before going inside, you should know that this cannot be trusted. Next is public oversight. Certificate transparency allows the public to monitor the certificate issuance, ensuring a more secure online environment. Because it's available to public, anybody can view it. What are the challenges and considerations? Challenges and considerations. What are the implementation challenges? Let's see that first. Implementation challenges. First is integration hurdles. The implementation of certificate transparency may pose challenges for some certificate authorities due to technical complexities, potentially hindering widespread adoption. And next, operational impact. The adjustment to new protocols and requirements might impact the operational efficiency of certificate authorities during the integration phase. And what are the considerations? Privacy concerns. Due to public logging. While the public logging of certificates enhances transparency, it raises valid privacy concerns. Internal services and their certificates are exposed, prompting discussions on finding a balance between transparency and privacy. And sensitive information. The public nature of certificate transparency logs may inadvertently expose sensitive information, and mitigating this risk requires careful consideration and possibly additional safeguards. Let's see some of the real world examples where certificate transparency is used. Real world examples. First one is very common, Google Chrome. Oops, sorry, this Google Chrome. Google Chrome was an early adopter of certificate transparency, making it mandatory for all the certificates to be logged in recognized certificate transparency logs. By enforcing certificate transparency, Chrome aims to enhance the overall security of web communication by ensuring that all certificates are part of the public record. And next, Mozilla Firefox. Similar to Chrome, Mozilla Firefox supports certificate transparency. There are discussions within the industry about potential future enforcement of certificate transparency for all publicly trusted certificates in Firefox, emphasizing the commitment to a more transparent certificate ecosystem. So, yeah, that's it. That's all there is about certificate transparency. I hope this gives you a good understanding of what certificates are, why do we need them, why do websites need them, and uh, what role or how important a role they play in establishing a trust between the user and the provider. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.